In this series, we'll start with the basics and work our way up, exploring each era of the game, opening packs, building decks, and dueling with classic and modern cards. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this series is for you. So stick around because the heart of the cards are calling, and together we will become true duelists. Welcome to the Garbage Lords Progression Series. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Garbage Lords Progression Series, and today we have a game-changing set. Genuinely, probably one of the biggest, power level shifts that's going to happen in the Garbage Lords Progression Series. That's because we're opening up this set, Gold Series 2008, the first Gold Series, as well as Light of Destruction. So let's start off with probably the better set here. So Gold Series is an interesting set. We're going to be opening up 15 packs of this because one box was, I think, only 3. One display was like 30. So we decided 15 was a pretty happy medium. Essentially, we're just splitting a case, but in any case, let's go ahead and get on into it. So in the gold rares, I believe you get 4 commons and 1 gold rare with each opening. There's 18 gold rares, so we might not get everything, but here's some definitely good cards. So if we didn't open up Duelist Pack Zane, we would be getting Cyber Dragons here, but we already have a playset. Breakers are pretty good, consistent back removal. Warrior Lady's always great, just almost always a consistent way to remove things. There's not a lot of things that can, avoid banishment in the damage step. Demok would be fun if it wasn't banned for a while. Gold, this is kind of scary for Zach because he has an insanely good Dark World pool, but we get a second shot at Grandmaster, so that's really nice. We'll see how that pans out for us. Jinzos are crazy. It's kind of annoying because Zach has Royal Decrees, and this is just Royal Decrees on a Monarch, which, as we all know, Zach's Monarch pull is insane. We have some cards that don't matter. BrainCon, we get our chance at BrainCon, which is good. Heavy Storm. Kind of sucks that we just figured out that this card is legal, but it's whatever. Rhoda is crazy. This is a card that is going to be strong for the rest of the game. Swords, we already know how powerful this card is. Crush card, this is our first shot at Crush card, and hopefully it doesn't break the game. Mirror Force and Torrential are 2 of the most powerful trap cards that we're going to have access to, and it's going to be a constant thing where we are going to be playing around each other's Torrentials and Mirror Forces, hoping that we do both pull copies. Into the commons, Zach has another shots at Silva, which, again, kind of sucky, but, for us at least, but I'm sure he's happy for it. We get shots at more Pac-Man cards, so I could finally play a Pac-Man deck if I really wanted. Not that I'm going to. Doomdozer is kind of cool. Needleworm is actually kind of interesting for a mill deck. Not that that's going to be very powerful for this series. Offering to the Doom is kind of nice. Needle Sealing, early GLP staple right there. Rivalry of Warlords and Skill Drain, just really solid cards. This set I felt really bridged the gap between just straight up GOAT cards, but also playable cards, as some of the reprint sets up until now were just DM era cards and just wasn't interesting. Light of Destruction, however, is a kind of, I don't want to call it a mid set, but it's one of those sets that ages really well, but isn't that good in sealed. So up in the secret rares, let's start with the big 3, right? Fossil Dynapachi Sevola is a crazy floodgate, but that's pretty much all it is. It's really dinky, can easily be run over, and in a format where there's not a ton of specialing, I mean, it's not stopping a whole lot. Honest is insane if we manage to pull copies. I think this does get reprinted fairly often, so it's not necessary that we pull it now, but honestly goes very well with the Light Sworns. And then Judgment Dragon, which is basically the payoff for Light Sworns. It's basically a reverse Dark Arm Dragon. In the rares, we have Batteryman Industrial Strength, which is yet again a Dark Arm Dragon. I love this whole concept of, you have to do X in the graveyard to summon this super powerful monster, and we just call it, it's a Dark Arm Dragon for the archetype. Golden Ladybug was a card that was super annoying in speed duels, but in this series probably not going to be that great. Lumina is a crazy powerful Lightsworn card. We have some new Nimbles, Nimble Musabi. Not that we're going to be playing that. Substitoad Dark Valkyrie is one of my favorite cards. Substitoad, we kind of just glossed over it. It's crazy. We're probably going to have to just gentleman out of Mass Driver whenever we get to Frog FTK, but we'll see. Deck Lockdown is a card that is seeing a lot of experimentation now, and it is a decently powerful floodgate. Hero Blast is crazy for Hero Beat once we get to that. Froggy Force Field is actually a really funny card where it's just Mirror Force. It is just Mirror Force if you're playing frogs, which is kind of funny. Into the Ultras, Destiny and Dragoon is yet again another card that was really playable in speed duels. Don't think we can play this in this deck. And I think the only reason for that is it's a Dark Warrior, so we can't really use Dark Calling on it. But obviously, that is what it is. Solar Recharge is great for Lightsworn. Same thing with Lila. Lightsworns are really interesting now, but they're so high rarity. Like, you just really can't pull them consistently. I mean, look at this. Wolf, Raikou, all these are both super rares. Geysaris, Zach is definitely going to be hoping to pull this. We're hoping that he does not, but we will see. And then finally getting to the commons, we have some Arcana Force cards, which, like, the Fool is kind of a Spirit Reaper. We have new Batteryman cards, as we saw with Industrial Strength. We have Charger and Microcell. Still a really powerful deck, just don't think it's very playable until we get Fuel Cell, but we'll see. Cloudians get Storm Dragon. We get Crossporter, which is a Neospatian staple for Edison format. Not that I think we're going to be needing to play that. Let's see, what else? Couple Vase, Gentleman's Always Heads, right? No. Short Circuit, Wetlands, Demise of the Land. Let's see, all crazy cards. Summon Limit, Limit Reverse. And that looks like it's about it. There's a lot of very interesting cards in this set, but it's just so many things are high rarity. There's not a lot that actually comes out of this other than Batterymen, and at this point you really need to pull Industrial Strength at rare to make that playable. But without further ado, let's get into the opening.
Alrighty, so some pretty good set. We got Gold Series 2008, a lot of good cards in here. We get 15 of this, because it's 5 per box, and we decided that it's too much to do a case, which is 10 boxes, which would be 50 packs. And then because we lost, we get 6 extra of Light of Destruction, which makes it 30. So we're going to start, and that's a lot of cards. Flip. A lot of good reprints, but they're all like in the gold rare slot. Like Grandmaster, like D-Mock, like BrainCon, all solid cards, and I will definitely take them. Silva's also reprinted in common, so if we can snatch up some of those, I'll be very happy. DD Warrior Lady, Ultimate, and Chimera Tech Overdragon. Nice. Next pack, flip. Mirror Force, Gold, and DD Warrior Lady. Love that. That makes me happy. Flip. We already saw it. Crush card, Cyber, and Donzaluk. We already had like a million Cyber Dragons, so that's a little bit of a waste, but it's fine. Also, I think we only had one Old Vindictive, but I think that's past the prime of playing that. There's a Silva. Another Gold, BrainCon, and Crush card. All solid cards. Second Silva, I think. But yeah. Crush card, Mirror Force, and DD Warrior Lady. Mirror Force is so good. I want to see what we got so far for Hollows. I have a playset of DD Warrior Lady and Crush card. Sure. Oh yeah, so we're only 6 packs in. Let's open the next one. And what is this? Ooh, I might actually play that in like a dark soup deck where this can just help me to manipulate the graveyard. Breaker's also nice, same with DD Warrior Lady. Next pack. I hate this card. I didn't really want any of those cards, but it's fine. Next up. Rhoda is pretty good, as well as Donzaluk. That's about it from that pack. I love this card. Ooh, heavy. I love heavy. I love having heavy, that is. Best card in existence. Episode 1, callback. Rhoda, another of that. Flippity-doo-dah. Another Grandmaster and a Jinzo. So we have gotten 2 gold, so our playset of that is squared away. A Grandmaster is very solid. 1 Breaker, 1 Jinzo, a Democ, which I forgot was in the set. Heavy, Mirror Force. Sorry, one of my fiance's friends came to the door and she dropped her phone behind the stove. So, trying to figure that out. Anyways, flip. DD Warrior Lady. I don't know. That's all just stuff that we don't need. The 3rd Grandmaster. I think that's our 3rd. Yeah, that's our 3rd. I want another Jinzo. Another Jinzo would be very spicy and extra nicey. I think that Mirror Force is limited, so we got 1 more pack. Oh, wow. Heavy Breaker. I'll take it. All right, now we're on to Light of Destruction. This set slaps. I really want a Geyserus out of this, but I really want Raikou or what's it called? The Solar Recharge. Oh no, that's not it. What is it called? Is it even in this set? I can't remember. The one where you add and then is there Solar Recharge? No, the one where you add and then you mill 3. So I just want like Raikou, Geyserus, and JD. I want JD. All right, flippity doodah. Unifrog, deck lockdown. Next up. Ooh, Magical Exemplar. What is this? Each time a spell card is activated, place 2 spell counters on this card. Once per turn, you can remove any number of spell counters from this card. Special summon spellcaster from your hand or graveyard whose level is equal to the number of spell counters removed. Okay, I can see that. Flip Samorg. I can't remember which. I think there's one of these that's like a hand trap or something. I'm gonna have to read them. I don't want to do that. Dread Servant. What is this? I need to actually read these. Okay, it's a clock tower thingy. I don't know how to do that. I just want to find stuff because I got 2 D-draw. And that'd be solid since they're all dark. Ooh, Druid. Target. Neither player can target Light Sworns during end phase. Send top 2. Fool, which is Marshmallow. Flaming Spirit. Ignish. No, thank you. That's very bad, actually. Jinzo Return. Also, Golden Bamboo Swords here. Golden Bamboo. If you control a Bamboo Sword, draw 2. Dark Valkyria. That's a Gemini, I'm pretty sure. No? Oh yeah, it's not like in the pop-up, but it's here. That's weird. Why? Froggy Force Field. I've never read this card, but I love it. Destroy. Okay. That's actually not terrible. But frogs are spam. Well, not right now. They're not spam. But they're a spam deck, so I don't know if that slow of a card. Ooh, Golden Ladybug's good. Would be really worth it. Owner Seal. I'm not playing owners. Well, maybe when I get kaijus. I have kaijus. Industrial Strength. Industrial strength. Gosh, where are the hollows? Owner seal. Substitute. Ladybug. What the heck? Ooh, recharge. That's not what I wanted though. Substitute. Nimble Mihibibi. Samorg. Volcanic Queen is the kaiju I was talking about. It eats up your normal, but you tribute summon one of your opponent's monsters. I can't remember the rest of the effect, but I just know it's a kaiju. Oh, well that could have gone better. Yeah, we got 2 supers and 1 ultra. That's honestly kind of bad. Anyways, these were good. So I'm going to get to deck building and see what I can come up with, and I'll see you guys then.
All right, so we are going to be opening up our 15 packs. That's what Zach and I decided on. 15 packs of Gold Series 8 and 24 packs of Light of Destruction. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so we got Gold Series 08. So there's some good cards in here, but let's see what we can get. From up, hey, we're finally getting more Pac-Man cards. Skill Drain and Doomdozer are good. Silva's fine. Oh, Braincon, Mirror Force, another Swords Revealing Light. Offerings to the Doom's also not bad. Alright. Let's see. Dawn Zeluge, Blue Eyes Ultimate, Crush card. I think this is the first errata of Crush card, though. I think that's our 3rd Skill Drain now, so that's kind of cool. Another Silva. We really don't really need many more of these cards. We might have been able to open even less. It's Heavy Storm. Oh, there's a Jinzo. That's pretty cool. Well, now we definitely got to place a Skill Drain. Rhoda. Big Rhoda right there. DD Warrior Lady's cool. Another Dawn Zeluge. That's about it. Gold. There's our, like, a 4th Silva. Torrential. 2nd Rhoda. Crazy. Braincon, Heavy Storm, Dawn Zeluge. I mean, pretty decent stuff. We already have Side Drop. There's a Breaker. That's pretty cool. Grandmaster. That's pretty good for a 6-Sam deck, not gonna lie. Nothing there, really. Yeah. I feel like we got a lot of this now. 2nd Grandmaster's crazy. 3rd Brain Control feels a little unnecessary. Yeah. Oh, Mirror Force. Crazy. Crazy good. And final pack. 2nd Jinzo. Let's double check everything. 2 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, double Rhoda. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into our Light of Destruction packs. So, this is where the Light Sworns are, so we kind of want some different Light Sworns. Ooh, the Fool. Vanquishing Light. That's kind of cool. It's a Summon Negation. There's a Golith, a Charger. Cup of Ace, always heads. Wetlands. Ooh, Wetlands. Oh, I want to play Wetlands. I kind of want to play Wetlands Beats in Edison, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, Gysaurus. Jeez, that's a card that Zach, I know, almost certainly hard rerolled. There's a Substitute. It's kind of cool. Some more Bird of Ancestry. It's kind of big whatever. There's a Jane. I don't know if that's necessarily good. I don't know hardly anything about Light Sworns, although I do know Lumina is pretty good. And there's another Charger. I think we also saw Microcells. Oh, Dark Valkyrie is one of my favorite Gemini monsters. Garoth and another Jane. Nimble Musabi. I have no idea what this card does. It's basically better Mamanka. Okay. Another Substitute. Divine Knight is Shark. I have no idea if that's good. Another Cup of Ace. Golden Bamboo Swords. Kind of interesting. Another Jane, another Microcell. Golden Ladybug. This card was super annoying in speed duels for those of you who were around for that. Definitely our third microcell now. Short Circuit. Is this a Battery Man card? It's kind of an interesting card. Another Jane. I think we kind of need like Lilas and stuff for Lightsworn. There's another Lumina. I don't really know if it's good enough. I don't know if double Lumina is good enough. Second Geysers. Dang. I wish I had a better Glad Beast pool. There's our third Charger though. Temperance. Don't know if that's good. Portable Battery Pack. I know we do kind of sort of need to pull Industrial Strength if we want to play. There's our third Lumina. I don't know if that makes Lightsworn's like on the table, but there's another Divine Knight. That's kind of sucky. I really would have liked to get an Industrial Strength. Another Substitute. Cloudian Storm Dragon. I don't want to play Cloudians. I'm not gonna lie. And last pack, Glorious Illusion. Okay, well, let's take a look. We got a playset of Charger and Microcell, but no Industrial Strength. Playset of Substitute is kind of crazy. Glorious Illusion, Vanquishing the Light. Dang, yeah, no Industrial Strength and no JD. Triple Lumina. That's got to be something, right? Well, anyways, let's go ahead and save this collection and get on into the duels.
Okay, so this is what we're bringing today, and honestly, I think it's very solid. I think that we have a very good chance of winning this. Didn't quite get Geyserus, but I'll just win this one and get a super rare. Anyways, let's do the quick card by card. We have DD Warrior Lady. I'm bringing this back because we're playing a warrior strategy, which can abuse Rhoda. All of these guys are warriors, and we can just add whichever one. It's going to be this one most times to hand, but it just gives us extra utility to be able to grab DD Warrior Lady, get rid of sticky monsters. Next up, we've got Jinzo. We are playing a Reasoning deck, so this is also just a solid tribute. And then Democ, same thing for Reasoning. Also, it's just a good card. It's just a good card. Next up, Counselor. It can pop a monster and special summon itself by banishing 2. Then we have Grandmaster. If I control a 6-Sam, special summon it. And then if this card is destroyed, target, by card effect, target a 6-Sam in graveyard and add it to hand. Then we're playing Triple Urau. If this attacks a face-down defense, destroy it. And then this one, Kamon, target a spell trap, destroy it, but then it can't attack. Yaichi, target a set spell trap, destroy it, but then it can't attack. And then we have Zanji, which at the end of the damage calc, if this card attacked, destroy the monster that it attacked. And they all have the same effect. All of the level 4 and below have the same effect where they can destroy themselves if right here, if this card would be destroyed, you can destroy another 6-Sam. Grandmaster does not have this for some reason, but neither does Counselor. Next up, we got 2 Book of Moon. It's back at 2, which I'm very happy about. Then we have Cunning of the 6-Sam. Send 1 face-up 6-Sam monster you control to the graveyard, then target 1 6-Sam in either player's graveyard and special summon it. I think he's playing 6-Sam. So this gives us so much more utility over his 6-Sam deck. And I think that we really have a good chance of being able to abuse this since it is a quick play. If he goes like Warrior Returning Alive, target, and then I just chain Cunning, we're sitting pretty. Next up, Double Lightning Vortex. It's just a good card. Then MST, 1 Pot of Avarice, Double Reasoning. We only have 2, sadly. Double Rhoda, it's at 2 right now, sadly. Double Warrior Returning Alive, I just don't want to play 3. 2 Upstart, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, and double Royal Decree. And then in the side, we have triple Arcana Force 0, the Fool. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. I honestly think that a lot of his decks cannot get rid of this card. So I'm citing it in case that's true. Next up, we have triple DD Crow, triple Bait Doll, triple Twister, and triple Pulling. I really hope that we can take a win. I will see you guys in the games.
So I'm not gonna lie, I think after this episode, I might not be allowed to play 6 Sams ever again. But this is probably the strongest 6 Sam deck I'm gonna have for a while. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So we have our triple Cyber Dragon, DD Warrior Lady. I mean, we're just kind of loading up on all the good monsters we pulled from the Gold Series pack. DD Warrior Lady is just crazy. Obviously, we had Cyber Dragons before, but I think it's worth playing now. We have Jinzos. I felt like Jinzo was just like the best Monarch to play. I mean, obviously, actual Monarchs would be nice, but Jinzo's the best Monarch we have. And I'm just like, Zach knows me as like the battle trick guy. So if he's playing around like if he's playing the Royal Decrees that I know he has, Jinzo is basically just my kind of sort of answer to that. Just being like, well, I don't really care about my own traps. I only got two best traps in the game, but whatever. And then we just got our 6 Sam. So 2 Grandmaster is really good. I mean, it's not guaranteed that you pull this guy, so the fact that I got 2 of it was crazy. Along with our double Shien, like we are just big gaming out here. Triple Iroh, double Kamon, double Nanishi, triple Yaichi, 1 Urizi, and triple Zanji. Honestly, these are just like fine. Like I don't know how I feel. Like obviously Iroh and Zanji you definitely play, but honestly I could probably cut Kamon, Nanishi, Yaichi, and Urizi all down a copy, like minimum. Then we got Book of Moon, which is freshly at 2. Our new Brain Control. Triple Cup of Ace. This is kind of just BBMing, but I just really want to resolve Cup of Ace for heads. But it could backfire, but we'll see. Heavy Storm, Reborn, MST, New Avarice, which we snatch stealed if I didn't already record that. Reinforcement of the Army. At 2, we have 2 copies, which is great. Triple Warrior Returning Live, again, just bring back a Shien or a 6 Sam Grandmaster is just insane. Mirror Force and Torrential, because they're the strongest traps we have access to now. Side deck, we have DD Crows, Bait Dulls, Compulse, Karma Cut, Wing Blast, and Summon Limit, which we now have. I just thought it'd be kind of good if Zach was playing some kind of Dark World deck, maybe, but who knows. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into the duels. Well, Zach, we are here, and I really don't know how to feel about this set. On one hand, Gold Series is crazy. On the other, you open just as many packs as I do. So,
yeah, that's true. But I mean, it could be worse. I could have opened more gold.
Yeah, you could have. But I mean, I do think you're right. I think this will be a benefit to the Garbage Lords Progression series. I think we're going to be able to play a lot of more interesting decks. I mean, I'm sure you're happy to get play sets of Gold and Silva more than likely.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm going to be happy playing around Torrential, Mirror Force, everything like that from now on. So
What do you? I didn't open any of that. What are you talking about? I just pulled nothing but gold and gold.
Yeah. We'll see. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on into today's duel. Dice fell off the desk and boom. Hey. Alrighty. I'll go first. Like I said, I don't really want to go first. I don't know about you, but sometimes I prefer to lose the die roll just so I don't have to choose. All right.
That is entirely fair.
All right, I will draw and stand by main phase.
Yep.
I will just set a humble Yu-Gi-Oh card and pass it up.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main.
Yep.
I'm gonna set one, and then I'll just reveal what I'm playing right off the bat.
Sure.
I will normal summon the 6 Samurai. Come on!
No way. There's no way you're on this shit.
Battle. Punch.
Sure, I'll take 15.
Main 2, I might as well set it up. Pass it over.
Okay, interesting choice. Standby main phase.
Uh-huh.
I will. All right. I'll normal summon Zanji.
Yes! Yes! This is what I wanted.
Okay, now I'm curious. I'm curious as to why you're playing this, but I mean, we did get Grandmaster, so I'll go battle, and I will try to hit
Mhm.
for 3.
Um, you know, I don't want you to do that.
You're gonna book my guy, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Set it. Book freshly at 2, by the way. Very happy I
Yeah,
opened.
feels
Very
very
happy I
good.
opened this set for my legacy packs. That was several episodes ago. But anyways, yes, second main. I will pass it up. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Oh, that's a good one. Standby main.
Yep.
Rhoda.
Yep. We finally have this card.
I mean, I had one copy of it, but
Yep.
feels much better.
Yeah. Now we got several. So.
Uh, Now I have to think. Hmm. I think it's just correct to get this
Iroh.
boy to hand. And I'll just normal him.
Normal Iroh. Thinking here.
Torrential.
No, you're good.
All right, battle.
Yep.
So I know it destroys it anyway. I'm gonna get in for more damage. I'm gonna punch with the Kamon.
Sure. It'll take 17.
And then swing with the Arao. And I'll just pass.
Sure.
I'm sitting pretty.
Draw. Standby main.
Mm-hmm.
I will. We're returning live. Target my Zanji.
Yep, that works.
I will. This goes to hand. And, I mean, I guess I'll normal summon the Zanji.
Yep.
I will. Battle phase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I hit. I guess I'll hit the Iroh.
All right. I will take the 1.
Hey, there we go. How the mighty have fallen. All right. Main 2. I'll pass it up. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw.
Yep.
Standby main.
Sure. Draw. Standby main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. I will normal summon a second Zanji.
Gosh, okay.
Anything here.
Nope.
Special Shien.
Oh.
Response?
Nope.
Alright, special is second Shien.
Bro, this guy's not once per turn?
Nope. It's pretty cracked.
Oh. Yeah.
We'll go battle phase. I'll attack
Mm-hmm.
into the face down. If it's mana,
Yeah.
it's mana you're bugged. I'll attack into the Kamon. And then 5.
And I'll take the 5K.
Well, that was a bit of a swing. Second main, I will set a card and pass it up.
Let's see. I think what I can do is press this here button.
I was gonna say. All right. Well, game 2. Now you get to choose. Which I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Big surprise there, Lois. Whenever
If
Dueling Book wants to
DB
catch
will
up.
let me.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Standby main.
Yep.
Oh, I need to draw first.
You gotta draw. Yep. We're not at yet.
Oh,
Hey, he's playing the reasoning. Yep. I will call. I guess I'll just call 4. It's not really reasoning.
All right.
Else. Hey.
dang it. That's rough.
Good call. That's all I can
Um,
say. Good call. Sure. Draw.
well then.
Standby main phase. I will normal summon this Nanishi.
Okay.
I will go battle and I will hit for 14.
I will take 14.
Cool. Second main, I'll say go ahead.
I'll draw.
Yep.
I'm having a fun time here.
Draw. Oh, standby main. Heavy Lois.
I knew you had to, I'll just.
I mean, okay. To be fair, that does a lot for you. Torrential and Mirror Force. All right, so we know you have a Torrential Mirror Force. All right, I will normal summon this Zanji, and I'll battle. I'll hit for 18.
Yep.
You got to start playing around heavy. That's all this series is now. We have to play around heavy. I'll set a card and I'll pass.
Uh huh. Bro!
I'm surprised you didn't bring Dad Dark Worlds. That's all I'm saying. Oh, okay.
I'm surprised I can't see a monster. What the heck?
Standby main phase. I will flip summon this Nanishi.
I'll book the Nanishi.
Sure. I think this is still just game. Then I'll special Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll special Xian.
Yeah.
Go, my minions. I don't think you have Battle Fader. I don't think that's out yet.
Okay, do you want to know what my starting hand was?
What was your starting hand? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What was the last card in hand? Oh, double Book of Moon? Damn. Double Book Reasoning. What was the draw for turn? Mirror Force? Okay, yeah. Now, what was this last card? Oh, Cunning. I didn't think I even played Cunning. Maybe I just missed
I
it.
have a play set because it was a super, and I got lucky.
I mean, okay. That's kind of cool because that it's either player's graveyard, so you can summon back one of mine. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, so my opening hand was Nanishi, as you know, Zanji, and then I had a Book of Moon, the heavy, and I also had so I had this Cyber Dragon, which I was just like, let's just play Sidra. Why? Because I don't know, it's kind of cool. And then I have my Snatch deal for today's episode, which unsurprisingly is Avarice. So we are real even on card pool now, like surprisingly. I mean, I don't know how many copies of what you got, but hold on. So, all right. So first off, let's talk about like what reason did you have? Is it literally just you pulled? Oh, you have a Chancellor as well. Okay, Chancellor's actually insane.
Yeah. I have Chancellor plus 2 Cunning, or plus a playset of Cunning.
And you got
so,
a playset.
So I was like, he's going to be playing 6 Sam, so I'm just going to be able to tribute my guy to like take a Shogun or a Xian in the grind game.
Yeah, that's fair. So
you were also on Jinzo.
I was on Jinzo, yeah. I was just like, well, it's kind of I don't know. I felt like you were either gonna bring Dark Worlds, which I was like, okay, Jinzo is bigger than Gold, and like Silva, or you were gonna bring Glad Beast if you managed to pull Geyserus. And I was like, well, Jinzo doesn't do a whole lot there, but he's still a big guy, which you can't like beat into. And I just like, I played, I don't know if you ever played it in speed duels, but Spellproof Armor. I played the shit out of that deck, and I loved special Sidra Sack for Jinzo. It felt so strong.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, I've got Jinzos now. I might as well play it. I also did pick up a Brain Con. I picked up 2 copies of Mirror Force and only 1 Torrential. But that's all fine. And then when we were talking before we started recording, I said, "Do I want to be funny?" This is what I mean by do I want to be funny. I pulled a place at a cup of ace, so I was just like, "Oh, do I want to play cup of ace? Sure, why not?" So
Yeah, I like how game one, my hand was it was friggin' this, and then I drew this on like turn two. This, I don't know why that's in the spell trap. Plus Warrior Returning Alive.
I like how I got you
Plus
on the Warrior Returning Alive
Avarice.
deck. It is really good though. Warrior Turning Alive is really good, especially now that we have Grandmaster and Xian. It just makes so much sense to play it. But yeah, so all right. I know we talked about it. You did get a place of Gold and Silva. Did you get a Geyserus?
Yeah. I did not get a Geyserus, no.
Not. All right. Well, you're gonna have a shot at it because I pulled two, so you might get a snatch steal one of these days. I don't know if it gets. I don't know what happens to any of the Glad Bee stuff. I know, what's it, Bestiari goes to 1 eventually here. So I
Yeah.
think this was your first. I think this episode might have been your last chance to play full power Glad Beasts, but I might be wrong on that. But yeah, so very cool, Kanye. Thank you. No, I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm not saying it was a bad idea for you to bring this, but I'm just genuinely surprised. And it's like Chancellor is like
I
in the
just
real.
bricked.
That's fair.
I just kept on bricking, and that was the problem, is I just couldn't do anything because all I was seeing was bricks.
Yeah. So, all right. Did you get yourself a copy of Heavy? I have to imagine you did.
I did, yes. I think I just forgot to put it in the deck or something.
That's fair. You might have cited it out because you didn't see me playing a whole lot of back row game one. But yeah, this is a pretty fun game. Oh, you're also on Upstart Goblins, or at least an
Yeah.
Upstart Goblin. God, you're too Royal Decree. I'm gonna start.
I'm gonna get my use out of it.
Yeah, you're going to, as long as I don't spin a ban ticket this episode. Speaking of which, let's get to the wheel. Here we are. Let's give it, let's see, 6 clicks for the 6 samurais. I feel like we should, let's see, was it 2, let's see. You want to do 8 clicks for Gold Series 08? I think that's kind of funny.
We can, or you can do 2 clicks for the amount of turns I freaking lasted in both games.
All right, let's do 8 clicks. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have spun a second snatch steal.
Great. What are you gonna take?
I have no idea. I really have no words for that because I'm like, what do I have that you don't mutually have now? It's like I have Brain Con, you have my Heavy. I have Mirror Forces, you have Mirror Forces. I have a Torrential, you have a Torrential. You have Rhodas, I have Rhodas. I have DD Warrior Ladies. I have Breakers.
Do you have a playset of Rhoda?
I only have 2. So that might be a take, because I know Rhoda does stay at 3 for a decent amount of time.
It's at 2 right now.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it comes back to 3 pretty soon.
Yeah. I think I might be wrong, but I feel like it doesn't go to 1 until like around Sky.
Oh, it doesn't go to 1 for a long
Yeah,
time.
I think
it's
around
like towards
Skyscrapers.
Goki format.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like it's Link era before it goes to 1. It's either that or it's like I take your Chancellor, but I just don't know how much longer Shien is like, or like 6 Sams is like viable. But,
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, like, if I get a ban ticket, I'm banning Shogun. Just straight up banning Shogun.
I mean, that makes sense, but I almost feel like you should ban Grandmaster. But I guess you have Grandmasters too.
But I mean, then it would make our pools comparable and make mine actually stronger than yours.
Yeah, that's true. Because I only pulled 2 Grandmaster. So it's either like the third
pulled
Rhoda,
playset,
the third Grandmaster, or the Chancellor. So I don't know, but we will find out in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. If you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. But that is all from us, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!